Just when you thought the Remy Ma, Claressa Shields, and Papoose drama had finally died down, Remy decided to blow the whole thing wide open again. Because last night, during a chaotic, unannounced IG live, Remy Ma exposed something that turned the tables, flipped the script, and dragged Claressa out of the side chick role straight into the main character of her own scandal. According to Remy, who came with timestamps, screenshots, and a voice memo that will haunt Claressa forever, Claressa Shields has been creeping with someone new. And not just anyone. A connected man. A man allegedly from inside the industry. A man who might have been standing right next to Papoose not even a month ago. And just like that, the sympathy Claressa had from fans? Gone. Papoose? Devastated. He even posted an emotional message that had people in the comments begging him to stay strong. This isn't just infidelity, it's betrayal with a twist. So buckle up, because if Remy Ma was quiet before, she's loud now. And if Claressa thought she had the upper hand, baby, Remy just flipped the whole damn table. Welcome to Gossip Spell Vibe. Let's get filthy. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the scandal inside the scandal. Because what started as a war of words has now turned into a full-on betrayal Olympics. And last night, Remy Ma lit the torch. Let's rewind the tape. Just a few weeks ago, the internet was fully divided. Team Remy was dragging Claressa Shields for allegedly snatching up Papoose, while the ink on his marriage wasn't even dry. Team Claressa clapped back, saying Remy had emotionally clocked out ages ago and Pap was just moving on. But last night, Remy Ma cracked open the group chat from hell and exposed something that not even the messiest gossip blog saw coming. According to Remy Ma's late-night Instagram live, Claressa has not only been romantically involved with Papoose, she's allegedly been two-timing him with another man. A man not just in her orbit, but possibly in his circle. And this isn't rumor. Remy came with what she called federal-level receipts. At exactly 11:43 p.m., Remy went live. No warning, no promo, no countdown, just a black screen and her voice saying, "I hope y'all saved your sympathy for someone who deserves it." Within 2 minutes, there were over 40,000 people watching. The comment section? Already on fire before she even showed her face. When she did appear, she looked calm. Too calm. Hair wrapped, hoodie on, no makeup. That's when you know it's about to get biblical. Remy started with, "This ain't about defending myself. This is about telling the truth. Because while y'all out here painting that girl like she's some victim of a broken marriage, I've been sitting on what I found for weeks. And now y'all can have it." She then flipped the camera to a laptop screen and baby, that's when things got deadly. First, she played a muted clip from a security camera. Grainy, black and white. It shows what looks like Claressa walking into a luxury apartment building in Atlanta. Nothing wild until a man enters behind her. Camera timestamp, 2:36 a.m. The man? Allegedly Coach Dre, a retired fighter and longtime friend of Papoose. Oh yes. That Coach Dre. The one who trained Papoose back in 2020 during his healthy era. The one last seen in Claressa's comments dropping fire emojis under a gym selfie. Remy paused the footage and stared into the camera. Tell me again how she's loyal. The chat exploded. Coach Dre. No Paps boy. The energy went from shade to shock in 3 seconds flat. Then she brought the real heat. A voice memo allegedly sent from Claressa to the same Coach Dre. In the message, a woman's voice, confident, flirtatious, and clearly not concerned about being recorded, says, "I told you he's too emotional. You understand how I move. That's why I'm here." Let's pause right there. This isn't just disrespect. This is betrayal with a Bluetooth connection. The type of betrayal you feel in your bones. Remy followed it up with a text thread. Again, names blurred barely, but the messages were there. One read, "He think I'm still training. You got 45 minutes before I head back." The reply, "Doors unlocked like always." At this point, the view count was over 70K. Celebs started popping into the live B. Simone, Funk Flex, even what looked like a burner account for Joe Budden. Everyone was watching this like it was the Super Bowl, and Remy knew it. She leaned into the mic and said, "You want to wear the crown, sweetie? Handle the scandals that come with it. You want to be the queen? Clean up your mess." But the moment that broke the internet? That came when Remy showed a screenshot of a shared calendar between Papoose and Claressa. Yes, you read that right. A shared calendar. In one entry, dated last weekend, it said, "Miami Recovery Weekend, C." And at the exact same time, Remy showed a DM from an anonymous source, allegedly a concierge at the Miami hotel, claiming Claressa checked in with a guest named Driel, paid in full by a card belonging to C. Shields Enterprises LLC. Remy closed her laptop.
Deadpan. Cold. Quiet.
She stared into the camera for a full 6 seconds before saying, "You can't play house with a man you're not finished cheating on."
Period.
Let's rewind the psychology of this. Remy didn't just drag Claressa, she dismantled her image, from victim to villain, from side chick to two-timing opportunist. And the receipts? Personal.
Petty.
Perfectly timed. But where was Papoose in all this? Oh, he wasn't in the chat. He wasn't at the gym. He wasn't ghost posting love poems. No, he was on his own IG story at exactly 12:21 a.m., about 30 minutes after Remy ended her live. He posted a black screen with the words, "You think you know someone, then you see what they really stand next to when no one's looking." No tags. No names. Just vibes. 2 hours later, he posted a second story, a throwback photo of him and Remy at a 2018 Grammy event. No caption. Just the photo. Smiling. Holding hands. Matching fits. Fans instantly knew what it meant. He wasn't just hurt. He was hurt and nostalgic. Twitter went into overdrive. One user posted, "Papoose looking at old photos like a Drake album cover." Another said, "Pap went from defending Claressa to dropping cryptic heartbreak bars in less than an hour." And then came the cherry on top. Claressa's silence. Total radio silence. No comments. No response. Not even a cryptic repost. That's not just suspicious, it's confirmation without confirmation. Meanwhile, blog pages started posting side-by-side timelines. Claressa's Miami gym check-in, Coach Dre's tag location, the matching hotel wallpaper in both their stories. This wasn't speculation anymore. It was social media forensics. And just as fans were digesting this mess, another leak surfaced. An alleged text from Papoose to Claressa, sent earlier this week. "I told you I left my marriage for truth. I didn't expect you to lie too." That hit harder than any punch Claressa ever threw in the ring. By this point, Claressa's comments were locked. Papoose deleted half his page. Remy? She posted a photo of herself at brunch with a caption, "Unbothered. Unbooked. Unavailable. Icon status." But the mess wasn't done. Right before the night ended, an anonymous source sent a screen recording to the shade room of a FaceTime call between Claressa and an unknown male voice. She said, "Remy don't matter. I run my own name now." That statement was all fans needed to hear. It turned a scandal into a war. And just when the dust was starting to settle, one final twist dropped. In the comment section of a viral clip from Remy's live, someone claiming to be a close friend of Coach Dre commented, "She'd been playing both of them. Pap ain't even the only one she lied to." That comment got 14,000 likes in 2 hours. Now, everyone's asking, who is this third man? Is Claressa really just moving reckless, or was this all a setup from the start? Whatever the truth is, it was only a matter of time before someone else entered the chat. Because this isn't just Remy's story anymore, or Papoose's heartbreak. This is turning into something even bigger. And as we speak, rumors are flying that Claressa is being dropped from a major brand campaign due to integrity concerns linked to last night's receipts. This drama just hit corporate level. And the next chapter? It starts right now. The fallout from the Miami hotel scandal didn't just stain Claressa's image, it set fire to her entire brand. Within 24 hours of Remy Ma's IG Live, whispers turned into headlines. Headlines turned into consequences. By the next morning, Claressa's face had quietly disappeared from the landing page of a major sportswear brand's campaign, a partnership she had just announced 2 weeks prior. Gone. Erased. Like she never existed. Insiders began leaking that the brand had concerns about public backlash and misalignment with family values. Translation: they saw the screenshots, heard the voice note, and didn't want to be part of the circus. An alleged internal email said the brand would be pausing all digital assets involving Claressa until the current PR storm resolves. That's not just a bad look, it's a $250,000 financial hit. From the campaign alone, not including bonuses tied to digital reach, and now she's losing money before she's even had time to deny anything. Meanwhile, Papoose remained painfully silent. No interviews, no lives, no follow-ups to his cryptic Instagram story. But fans noticed something on his Spotify profile. An unreleased freestyle titled "Lost Loyalty" was suddenly added to the upcoming tracks list. The cover? A black and white photo of a boxing glove hanging from a broken mic stand. Subtle? Not even a little. And as if that wasn't enough fuel, someone sent in a photo to a gossip blog showing Claressa leaving a restaurant in Atlanta with Coach Dre. This was allegedly taken just 3 nights ago after all the drama had gone public. And according to the source, they weren't hiding. They were laughing arm in arm, walking like they owned the block. The caption under the leak read, "She don't even care. Pap played himself." And that's when the fans truly snapped. Remy supporters flooded comment sections, reposting side-by-sides of Claressa's old ride-or-die tweets next to footage of her cozy with Dre. The betrayal had graduated from personal to public to poetic. Then came the kicker. An anonymous user on Twitter, claiming to be Claressa's former assistant, posted a thread saying they once overheard Claressa talking about Papoose as a branding step, not a soulmate. They claimed Claressa viewed the relationship as temporary, strategic, and convenient for image rehab. The thread was packed with alleged DMs, screen recordings of itinerary plans, and a message that simply said, perhaps too slow to realize he was a campaign. Whether or not it was real, nobody cared. The internet ran with it. By nightfall, the hashtag Pivasa promo trended for 6 hours straight. Then came Remy's next move. She posted a throwback video clip, no caption, of Papoose rapping on a rooftop, spitting a line about loyalty over fame. Fans flooded her comments with praise. One even wrote, "She didn't need to say a word. She posted the truth." And yet Claressa still hadn't spoken, which was starting to feel like an admission. But someone else finally did. Late that night, a verified account belonging to Coach Dre posted an Instagram story that simply read, "I'm not in the business of breaking homes. I'm in the business of fixing broken people." He followed it with a shirtless gym selfie. Comments were disabled. That post didn't help him. If anything, it sent him straight into the mess hall of public dragging. Within an hour, a new meme went viral, a screenshot of his quote over a photo of an actual home being bulldozed. The caption? "Fixing people by wrecking everything around them." Meanwhile, a music industry blogger leaked that Papoose had allegedly pulled out of a scheduled studio session with Fat Joe and Scram Jones. No reason was given, but the source said he wasn't in the headspace to rap right now. And this brings us to the bigger picture. Because the more this story spiraled, the more people began connecting dots. Remy's fans started sharing clips of old interviews where she talked about loyalty being her love language. Papoose's supporters dug up his BET Awards tribute to her, calling it the moment he gave everything. And then the dam really cracked. Another leak, this time from what's being called the Dropbox. An unknown user uploaded a 40-second screen recording allegedly showing a FaceTime call between Claressa and another man, not Papoose, not Coach Dre. In the video, she's wearing a hoodie, talking about how Pap's too emotional and that men like him always self-destruct. The man on the other end? Unconfirmed. But fans claimed it sounded like a famous music producer who's been seen with Claressa before. Now people were asking, was Dre even the only one? Suddenly, what started as a triangle became a whole scandal spiderweb. And at the center of it, a woman who claimed to be the victim, now accused of being the mastermind. Remy, of course, remained unbothered. She posted a meme of her sipping tea with a caption, "It's crazy when the truth finally stops knocking and kicks the door in." But the moment that stopped the internet cold came from Papoose. Finally, he posted a 2-minute video on his Instagram page. No intro, no filters, just him in a hoodie, sitting in the driver's seat of a car. He said, "I stayed silent because I was hoping what I saw wasn't real. I've always tried to move with respect even when I felt disrespected. But what hurts the most isn't what happened. It's that I left a queen for someone who didn't even know how to be real."
He paused.
"I ain't here to be a victim. I made choices. But damn, I didn't think I was just an image for someone's career boost." And then he ended it with, "To anyone going through something right now, take your time. Heal. Don't lose yourself trying to be somebody else's come up." The video went viral in under 15 minutes. Clips were reposted to every blog. Celebs started commenting, Taraji P. Henson, Angie Martinez, even Charlemagne posted it with the caption, "Real one. No fluff." And for the first time since the drama began, people stopped laughing and started hurting for Papoose. The internet sentiment began shifting. Even Claressa's fans were going quiet, because that level of hurt had hit too close to home for a lot of people. And as for Claressa, still no statement. But a cryptic tweet was posted on her page late that night. It said, "Lessons learned. Heartbreaks happen. I'll grow through it." No mention of names. No apology. No denial. Just vague healing talk that left fans more confused than comforted. Still, the damage had been done. One of the most high-profile internet relationship scandals of the year had fully unraveled. What was once seen as a spicy side-chick battle had turned into a slow, painful collapse of trust, truth, and public image. Now, conversations were shifting. Would Claressa address the allegations? Would Papoose take time off from music? Would Remy finally walk away from the chaos she's been holding back for years? More importantly, was this the end, or just the calm before the next scandal storm? Because just as the dust was settling, yet another anonymous source surfaced with something even more damning: a screenshot, an NDA, and a name no one expected to see. And that's exactly where we pick up next.